there's not a single, let's say, asset that I talk about more on this show over the last year than Bitcoin. I'm going to give you I'm going to give everyone watching my rationale behind this. So, number one, I have a macro belief that the end game is about AI disrupting everything, and people getting angrier and angrier about the disruption that comes from deflationary innovation impacting their jobs and their ability to survive, and the government's need to provide the debt to keep them happy, but that debt keeping inflation at higher levels. So everything we talked about today, if I'm right, we're at a critical moment. That critical moment is that if inflation goes above where the Fed has rates, this is a new situation again. I mean, we're back in the 2010 to 2019 period where we had zero rates and inflation was 2%, and that's when Bitcoin thrived. So I believe the conditions, which are not about negative real rates, but they're about a situation, the only way you have negative real rates is kind of this dystopian type situation where people are not happy and they're not making as much money as they think they should. That's the first thing. From a technical perspective and an Elliott wave perspective, I believe we have just finished a correction, and I've been waiting patiently to kind of build off the lows we made at 60,000. But it was correlated with software. And the reason this is important for everyone listening is I believe that Bitcoin, from an investor standpoint, is most similar to technology. Even though it has a scarcity component, would make it much more like commodities, it's still viewed until, let's say now, in my opinion, as a growth asset. So it was correlated with software on the way up from the AI movement, and it was correlated on the way down. Something changed in software this week, and that's why I did this video. The subscribers who are in there, if you haven't seen it, go look at it. And I talked about we've hit an inflection point in software, and the reason is because Oracle's not a software name anymore. Oracle is a compute name. Yes, it is archaic in terms of it being software, but Oracle has something happening now because we've seen Nebius go up. We've seen CoreWeave go up. We've seen CoreWeave's CDS come down. We've seen the Bitcoin miners lead out. The ecosystem of the direct relationship between Bitcoin and the AI world is starting to act well. When you run out of compute, that is important for Bitcoin. That fits in with the scarcity argument. So do I think we're just going to jump out of here? No. Did I buy call options on MicroStrategy this week? Yes. Did I buy Bitcoin this week? Yes. Did I buy it last week? Yes. And the reason is because I believe that we're in the beginning of an upswing. MicroStrategy just broke above its 50-day moving average for really the first time since Oracle fell.